What is going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy Richie, and today I got to give you guys my thoughts from last night's masterclass that we saw from Jalen Brunson, a 50-point outing, making NBA history, the first player in NBA history to put up the stat line that he did. 50 points, 5 threes, 5 steals, 5 plus rebounds, 5 plus assists. This man is playing like a superstar and coming off a tough loss against the Utah Jazz and a tough game from Jalen Brunson. He bounces back and shows what the star-level players do in the NBA. They don't let one bad game get to them. They bounce back and they play their best in Phoenix. And if you guys did not know this, but apparently Jalen Brunson, he's owned the Phoenix Suns since his days with the Dallas Mavericks. And this is something really fun to talk about because what we saw from Brunson in that third quarter and that second half in particular was nothing short of special. I want to get your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section of Jalen Brunson's game and of the overall game from these New York Knicks. It's been a tough, to see what this Knicks team tried to find their identity without Mitchell Robinson. My biggest thing about these Knicks is the defense has not been up to par of what we saw early on in the year with a guy like Mitchell Robinson. That is a big injury that they're going to have to figure out a way. We saw that we brought in Taj Gibson as insurance. Jericho Sims is the starting center with Hartenstein coming off the bench, and they've been doing their thing, but they're no Mitchell Robinson. So that's my biggest issue in terms of the Knicks, in terms of defense. But the reality is, what we saw from Brunson last night, the defense didn't matter. We gave up 122 points, which is not Knicks standards, but we scored 139, and 50 of them went to Jalen freaking Brunson. So guys, hit that like button right now. I really appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new to Knicks Media. Let's get straight into business. So Brunson's full stat line: 50 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 9 of 9 from three-point land, 17 of 23 from the field, and 5 steals. I mean, what this guy did is absolutely ridiculous. 9 for 9 from 3. I mean, this man, as you see from these highlights, was not just taking the wide open threes either. Right there, pull up from like 4 or 5 feet beyond the arc. Cash money. He just let it fly with people in his face, and he was in a completely different rhythm, and that shows you that Jalen Brunson is the type of player that could be the reason why the Knicks win. And when was the last time the Knicks had a point guard that can kind of take over a game? And honestly, the Knicks were not playing good in that first half. They were losing. The Phoenix Suns went a little run heading into halftime. We were down by as much as double figures, but Brunson just completely kept answering the bell. Every time the Suns would hit a big shot, Jalen Brunson would answer with a big shot of his own, and then he completely took over in that fourth quarter. So really, really fun to see Jalen Brunson kind of put the team on our back for these Knicks. Got to show some love to Julius Randle as well. He's been playing really good basketball as of late. He had 23 points, 10 of 16 from the field. Very efficient from Julius Randle in his usual 8 rebounds and 6 assists. RJ Barrett, who's been a little funk since his migraine issue, coming back from there. 21 points, 6 of 10 from the field, bouncing back after a really bad game against the Utah Jazz. That Utah Jazz game was just a bad game for everybody. They just did not have that same spark, that same energy. I guess they were just getting used to that West Coast trip. So good to see the Knicks big three of Randle, Brunson, and RJ kind of have a good game. And, guys off the bench, Isaiah Hartenstein, 31 minutes, right? Jericho Sims is the starting center, but he's not going to play, right, as much as Hartenstein. I know some people are like, why is Sims starting? It should be Hartenstein. It's just because they don't want to mess up the rhythm of Hartenstein coming off the bench because he's used to playing with that second unit, which he's been excelling with guys like IQ and Josh Hart, and now Grimes coming off the bench. So I think Hartenstein has been doing his thing. He got, what he needed to do for the Knicks with 8 big-time rebounds. And the rebounds is the biggest thing that Tom Thibodeau's been preaching since he got with the Knicks. And, of course, this season, can you crash those rebounds, get the rebound, finish the defensive possession, because that's the reality of the identity that the Knicks are with Thibodeau is defense. And the fact that we're starting to win on offense is something that we're going to have to start doing because I don't know if our defense is going to be able to keep up with what we did early on this season without Mitchell Robinson. But I definitely wanted to make this quick video to give you guys my thoughts of Jalen Brunson because I'm still at a loss for words. I was watching the game late last night, sitting there in awe, and I had a busy morning, and I'm like, I got to make a video about what Brunson did last night. It was way too excellent and way too star-level stuff. The fact that he's the only NBA player in NBA history to do what he did, it tells you all you need to know. So, guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section of Jalen Brunson and the overall Knicks season so far. We're sitting at the 5th seed in the NBA. We have another game tonight on the West Coast against the LA Clippers, a team that has the same record as the Knicks at 14-10. They've been playing a lot better basketball as of late, so it's going to be a big test for the Knicks to see if they can get back-to-back W's. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Your boy's out of here. Let's go Knicks. Peace out, everybody.